So we're gonna have a Temtem battle with Remidis. See how this goes. Looks like he's starting Calibus and Rise. We started Nestle and Grandpa, so we got a pretty good start here. I'm gonna do the very basic moves. He's probably gonna switch stuff out, so we don't really know what we're hitting. But hopefully it's good. Yeah, both things leave as expected. We should be able to kill that Kinu. This Nestle has to go. I think I want to bring in either Cernif or Kinu. Actually, maybe Mastion. Mastion is strong against both of these, and we're gonna just Tornado the Kinu. Try to take it out here. Mastion's gonna have a good matchup against both of these Tems. Ooh, just barely misses the KO. I don't really know what Cheryl does. Meteor Swarm should do a ton of damage either way. It should be enough to kill the Kino if it stays in, so we can take out Grandpa, let it restore some of its stamina. That's the main weakness of Grandpa. 2 shots and it's done. We'll bring in Kinu here. Kinu shouldn't take too much damage from either of them. Kinu should be good against his Piranant as well. Does his Kinu leave? Yeah, it does. 4 switches. This is a pretty rough matchup for me. Mastion has a lot of stuff he needs to go through. So we have to take Mastion out. I think we're gonna put in Nestle here. We're gonna be too slow with Hypnosis to sleep anything here. Rise is such a huge threat, and I don't know that Kinu actually does much against this team, so I'm gonna keep Kinu in, send off a Beta Burst to weaken his Rise. Ooh, his Rise leaves. Cheryl comes in. So that'll resist the Beta Burst, it won't do much. So that did absolutely nothing to him. Nestle's not too important. We're gonna keep it in. Kinu... I don't know. Kinu doesn't really have much of a use here. I could try to Beta Burst this, whatever comes out here. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be Cernif, that's gonna be okay for me. Nice solid chunk out of that. So Cheryl is probably gonna attack something here. Stonewall. It's boosting its own defense. This Nestle can't do anything. We're gonna put it in Cernif. I don't think either of his things can do anything to Cernif. and we're gonna stonewall it. Beef it up quite a bit. So Scenerif's gonna heal itself up. Okay. I can't really do much to either of his Tems right now, but he can't do that much against me either. I want to try Water Cutting Lily here. And we're gonna bring in Mastion. I don't know how much... He has max... His defense is +4, so he's not gonna take much from this unless he switches out. What comes in? Rise. That's not gonna take much damage either. But it's gonna take some. So we're gonna take out the Sernif again. I'm not really sure what I want out against this. I don't have anything good against this particular combo. I feel like his Rise is gonna send a fire move my way. I'm gonna put in Nesla. I'm gonna bank that he does not Water Cutting Lily on that spot. The Sernif leaves because he's scared of the Mastion, that makes sense. I think this lowers my attack on my Mastion, which is pretty rough. I have to wait for all of these fire chips and pyromaniacs to go through. This takes quite a while. I'm gonna go for an electric storm here. Do I want to go for a jaw strike here? I think so. I just want to take as many chunks out of this Rise as I can. It's the most threatening Tem he's got. His Rise leaves. Sherald isn't going to take anything from this jaw strike, but it's pretty good. Okay, so he's going to destroy my Nesla if I keep it in. I don't really have anything good against the Sherald. I could bring in the Sernif. It's got defense, so it might not take that much. I'm gonna send out the Meteor Storm here. The hope is that he's gonna use Aqua Stone, isn't he? He is gonna use Aqua Stone, so maybe we should take in something that can eat the Aqua Stone. I'm gonna try with the Kinu. So the Sherald has priority move, so it's gonna outspeed the Nesla. So that's why we can't keep it in. Ooh, this is a good matchup here. I want to Water Cutting Lily this, and I want to Lifeful Sap myself, try to heal my Kinu up a bit. It shouldn't take 70% from the Sherald, so it should be okay overall. What's coming out here? Sernif. We did, like, no damage there. And that's fine. Kinu's gonna heal up over time on the bench with this. I'm gonna try to revitalize this spot, and what should I try to revitalize? I want to revitalize my grandpa. So Cernif is revitalizing his Sherald. Our Cernif needs to go. We'll bring in Mastion here. What do I want to do with my grandpa? I want to tornado one of these two slots. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I want to Hypoxia. Keep my priority if my priority doesn't matter this turn. I imagine it's gonna switch out, but I don't think there's anything that can really comfortably take my grandpa on his team. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I don't think he runs special defense on his Cernif, which is kind of a big oops for him. Special defense, I think, is really good on Cernif because of Grandpa specifically. Also Kinu. Do I want to keep my Mastion in against Pronant? I don't think so. I think maybe it's time for Gazma. I don't think Gazma does much against his team, so I'm not too worried if it gets hit by a crystal move or something. What move do I want to do here? I think we use Hypoxia just so we don't take as much damage on our grandpa. Rise. Ooh, we would have wanted to hit that with our wind move. Well, this isn't too bad either. Tsunami. An Electric Storm. I don't know if he has anything that wants to take that. And we're gonna switch out to our... what do we want? Maybe Nesla, just to eat a hit. We want our grandpa off to restore stamina again, to fire off its couple shots. Our grandpa's the most important team member here. Sherald's not going to take much from the Electric Storm. Does Pronant stay in? It does. Whoa, that is big. We're going to DC beam that. And we're going to switch in Cernif here. He has nothing that spooks a Cernif. So his Pronant's gone. And that does not concern me at all. So that's his Sherald. His Sherald... I can't really kill it, but it can't kill me either. I'm gonna Electric Storm here. I want to just do damage to this Rise. We're gonna put Nesla back in. No, we're gonna put Mastion in. He can't do damage to it. This Gazma has done its job. If it gets killed, that's fine. King's Roar, what does that do? That lowers speed and attack. So our Mastion's -2 attack at this point. I could rage myself to boost my attack back up. I think that makes the most sense. I think his Sheld's leaving. Oh, his Sheld is staying in. So now we're only -1 attack, but we're -2 defense. Gazma probably dies here. Question is, does it survive the Crystal Dust? It does. Ooh, it's too slow. It doesn't survive the Embers. Is his Rise down, or is that like... Or is there like 1 pixel here? We're gonna have to wait until all of Mastion's messages are done to find out. Okay, his Rise is down. Grandpa's all set up. We're gonna put out our Kinu, actually. No, we're gonna send out Grandpa. Grandpa's strong. Perfect. So we're gonna Tornado here. I don't remember what our Grandpa's speed is at, but it's probably low. We're gonna hit our Embers there. So it looks like this battle is over in our favor here. He's got a Kinu. We should be able to Hypoxia the Sherald. Actually, no. We're gonna Hypoxia the Kinu. And Meteor Swarm? No, we are going to Hypoxia the Sherald and Meteor Swarm. The Meteor Swarm will kill the Kinu. Does he manage to take out my Grandpa? Not quite. Although, the recoil will take it out. Or the whatever it's called. There we go. So I think that's it. Quite an interesting game. Rise is really tough for my team to beat, but we managed to get around it.